Washington, D.C. MCI Center, September 25, 2001. Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. The air inside the practice facility is thick with anticipation and doubt. 15 players stand on the court wearing navy blue Washington Wizards practice jerseys. But one player is different. One player doesn't belong here. Michael Jordan, 38 years old, 3 years retired, 6 championship rings collecting dust. The greatest basketball player in history, standing in a practice gym with kids who grew up watching him on TV. Kids who have his poster on their bedroom walls. Kids who weren't even born when he won his first championship in 1991. He stands at half court, wearing number 23 again. The number he swore he'd never wear after his father's death. The number that became synonymous with greatness. And now he's back. Not with the Bulls, not in Chicago, in Washington. With a team that won 19 games last season. A team full of young players who don't know what it means to win. The media called it a publicity stunt. The critics called it a mistake. A 38-year-old man trying to relive his glory days. But Michael Jordan doesn't care. He knows he can still play. He knows that age is just a number when you have the work ethic of a machine. The Wizards head coach, Doug Collins, stands at the sideline with his clipboard. He's coached Michael before, back in Chicago, back when Jordan was young and hungry. Now, everything is different. The league is different. The game is different. And Michael is different too. Older, slower, coming off 3 years of rest. But still Michael Jordan. Collins blows his whistle. All right, gentlemen, welcome to training camp. We have a lot of work to do. The players nod. Some are excited. Some are nervous. They look at Michael Jordan and don't know what to think. Is he really going to compete? Or is this just a farewell tour, an old man collecting a paycheck? Among the players is Kwame Brown, 19 years old, the #1 overall pick in the 2001 NBA draft. Straight out of high school. 6 feet 11 inches, 240 pounds of raw athletic potential. The future of the franchise. And he knows it. His confidence borders on arrogance. Actually, it crosses that border completely. Kwame looks at Michael Jordan and sees an old man. He sees a legend, sure. Someone who was great once upon a time. But that was the 90s. That was before Kwame was born. This is 2001. This is the age of Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, Vince Carter. Young players, fast players. Michael Jordan is a relic, a museum piece, a nostalgia act. But wait, something nobody in that gym understands yet. Michael Jordan isn't here to prove he still belongs. He's here because this is who he is. Basketball isn't a job for him. It's breathing. It's existing. And when you challenge his existence, you don't get trash talk. You get destroyed. Collins continues. We're going to start with scrimmage work. 5-on-5. He divides the players into 2 teams. Michael Jordan is on one team. Kwame Brown is on the other. The matchup isn't intentional. But fate has a sense of humor. The scrimmage begins. First possession. Kwame gets the ball in the post. He backs down his defender easily, turns, dunks. Powerful. Dominant. He runs back on defense, talking. That's how you do it, Rook style. Michael doesn't react. He's on the wing, watching, observing, calculating. Just watching. Second possession. Michael gets the ball. Kwame is guarding him now. Kwame steps up, aggressive, hands active. Michael looks at him, studies him, sees the confidence, sees the arrogance. Michael doesn't drive, doesn't shoot, just passes the ball to a teammate. Kwame smirks. Yeah, pass it, old man. You can't take me. Then something shifts in the gym. The energy changes. The other players feel it. Michael Jordan stops moving casually. His body language changes. His eyes narrow. His jaw sets. The competitive monster that won 6 championships, that destroyed opponents for 13 years, has woken up. Third possession. Michael calls for the ball. He's at the 3-point line. Kwame is guarding him, talking. Come on, legend. Show me what you got. Michael doesn't respond with words. He responds with movement. Jab step left. Kwame bites. Michael crosses right. One dribble, explodes past him. Kwame recovers, runs back. Michael goes up, adjusts in midair, reverse layup. Smooth, effortless, vintage Jordan. Kwame is surprised, but not impressed. Lucky. Old man got lucky. Fourth possession, same matchup. Kwame plays off him, giving space. Michael rises up, shoots a mid-range jumper. Pure rotation. Perfect form. Splash. Kwame's smile fades slightly. All right, he can still shoot. But this is practice. Doesn't mean anything. Fifth possession. Michael posts up Kwame. Backs him down. Kwame is bigger, heavier, younger. He thinks he has the strength advantage. Michael backs him down once, twice, 3 times. Then spins baseline, goes up, dunks over Kwame's outstretched arms. The gym erupts. Players on the sideline jump up. Did Michael Jordan, 38 years old, 3 years retired, just dunk on the #1 overall pick? Kwame's face turns red. That's embarrassing. In front of the whole team. Next possession, Kwame gets the ball. He's aggressive, physical, trying to impose his will. He backs down his defender, turns, tries to dunk. Michael rotates over from the weak side, jumps, blocks the shot. Clean block. The ball flies out of bounds. Kwame can't believe it. How is a 38-year-old man jumping high enough to block his dunk? Here's what's really happening. Every possession now is Michael versus Kwame. Not officially, but everyone knows. This is personal. This is about respect. This is about proving who belongs. The other players on the court have stopped playing their positions. They're watching, waiting. They know they're witnessing something that will be talked about for years. Some feel excitement. Some feel second-hand embarrassment for Kwame. But all of them understand one thing. They're watching greatness refuse to be disrespected. Michael scores again. Fadeaway jumper over Kwame. Then again. Drive to the basket. Euro step. Layup. Then again. Three-pointer from the wing. Kwame tries to respond. Tries to score on Michael. But Michael's defense is suffocating. His hands are everywhere. His positioning is perfect. He's reading Kwame like a book, predicting every move before it happens. After 20 minutes of scrimmage, Michael's team is winning by 15 points. Michael personally has 22 points. Kwame has 4 points on 2 for 8 shooting. The other players are watching in silence. This isn't what they expected. They expected Michael to be slow, winded, rusty. Instead, they're watching a 38-year-old man systematically destroy a 19-year-old in front of everyone. Collins blows the whistle. Water break. Kwame is breathing hard, sweating, frustrated. He looks at Michael, who is barely sweating, breathing normally, looking like he just finished a light jog. How is that possible? Michael walks past Kwame, doesn't say anything, doesn't look at him, just walks past. The silence is louder than any trash talk. Collins starts the scrimmage again. This time he makes an announcement. We're going to do something different. One-on-one. King of the court. Winner stays. Everyone lines up. The gym gets quiet. This is different. This is serious. One-on-one is where reputations are made, where egos are shattered, where the truth comes out. No plays, no teammates, just skill versus skill, will versus will. Michael volunteers to go first. He looks directly at Kwame. You ready? Kwame hesitates. Every instinct tells him to say no, to avoid the embarrassment. But he can't. Not in front of the team. Not after getting dunked on twice. Not after getting his shot blocked. If he backs down now, he'll never recover. The team will never respect him. He steps forward. I'm ready. Let's go. The other players form a circle. This is entertainment now. The greatest player of all. Time versus the #1 pick. Age versus youth. Experience versus potential. Legend versus future. But here's the shocking part nobody saw coming. This isn't going to be competitive. This is going to be a masterclass in domination. This is going to be 11 straight baskets. No misses. No mercy. Complete destruction. Collins sets the rules. Game to 11. Make it take it. Kwame gets the ball first. He backs Michael down, trying to use his size. Michael doesn't budge. Kwame tries to spin. Michael stays with him. Kwame goes up for a shot. Michael contests. The ball bounces off the rim. Michael's ball. Michael takes it at the top of the key. Faces Kwame. No warm-up. No hesitation. Jab step right. Crossover left. Pull-up jumper. Splash. 1-0. Michael takes the ball again. Same spot. Drives right. Kwame stays with him. Michael stops on a dime, creates space. Fadeaway jumper. Money. 2-0. Third possession. Michael goes left. Kwame overcommits. Michael crosses back right. Explodes to. The basket dunks. 3-0. The gym erupts. Did he just dunk again? Kwame is breathing heavy. He's tired. He's frustrated. Michael? Just getting started. Fourth possession. Michael posts Kwame up. Backs him down twice. Spins baseline. Kwame jumps to contest. Michael pump fakes. Kwame flies by. Michael goes up. And one finish. 4-0. Kwame finally gets the ball back. He needs to score. Needs to stop the bleeding. Needs to prove he belongs. His hands are shaking slightly. Not from fear, from frustration. From the weight of understanding that everything he thought about himself, about his talent, about his future, is being challenged right now. He tries to back Michael down. Michael holds firm. Kwame turns, shoots. Michael's hand is in his face. The ball clangs off the rim. Michael's ball again. 5-0. Then 6-0. Then 7-0. Every possession is a clinic. Every move is calculated. Every shot is falling. At 9-0, something breaks inside Kwame. He stops trying to score. He starts trying to just get the ball back, trying to prevent Michael from scoring 11 straight. But Michael smells blood. And when Michael Jordan smells fear, he doesn't show mercy. 10th possession. Michael takes the ball, looks at Kwame. You still think I'm old? Still think I can't play? Kwame doesn't answer, can't answer. Michael dribbles once, rises up, shoots from mid-range. Splash. 10-0. One more point. One more basket. Everyone knows what's coming. He's going to dunk. He's going to finish this with authority. Michael drives left. Kwame steps in front, trying to draw a charge. Michael sees it. Euro step right. Kwame is out of position. Michael goes up. Kwame jumps late. Michael dunks over him. Again. Harder this time. The ball slams through the rim. Michael hangs on the rim for a second. Looks down at Kwame, who has fallen on the floor. 11-0. The gym is silent. Stunned. Shocked. 11-0. Perfect game. 11 straight baskets. Complete domination. Michael walks to the water cooler, grabs his bottle, takes a sip, like nothing happened. Like he didn't just destroy the #1 overall pick in front of the entire team. Kwame sits on the floor, breathing hard, humiliated. Collins walks over, helps him up. Son, you just learned the most valuable lesson of your career. Kwame looks at him. What lesson? Collins smiles. That being drafted #1 doesn't make you the best player in the gym. Working like the best player makes you the best. Kwame looks at Michael Jordan, who is now stretching on the sideline. Calm, relaxed, unbothered. Kwame feels something he's never felt before. Not anger, not frustration. Respect. Real respect. The kind that comes from being humbled. After practice, in the locker room, Kwame sits in front of his locker, staring at his shoes, replaying the game in his head. 11-0. How? Michael walks by, stops, looks at Kwame. You know why you lost today? Kwame looks up, shakes his head. Because you thought being talented was enough. Thought being young was an advantage. Thought I was just some old guy trying to relive my glory. Kwame doesn't respond, just listens. I'm 38 years old. I've been retired for 3 years. My knees hurt. My back hurts. I'm slower than I used to be. I can't jump as high. But you know what I have that you don't? Kwame shakes his head. I have 15 years of fighting against the best players in the world. 15 years of studying every move, every counter, every weakness. 15 years of refusing to lose. That doesn't go away just because I took a break. Michael sits down next to him. You're talented. You have everything you need to be great. But talent isn't enough. You want to be the best? You have to outwork everyone. You have to outsmart everyone. You have to refuse to accept losing. Every single day. Kwame nods slowly, processing. Can you teach me? Michael looks at him, considers. I'm not here to teach. I'm here to play. But if you're willing to learn, I'm willing to show. And here's what nobody expected. The next morning changes everything. The next day, Kwame shows up to practice an hour early. The gym is empty, or he thinks it is. Then he hears a basketball bouncing. Michael Jordan is already there, shooting free throws. Alone, in the dark gym. Kwame watches from the doorway. Michael makes 10 free throws in a row, then 10 more. Perfect form, perfect routine. Kwame walks onto the court. You're here early. Michael doesn't look at him. Keeps shooting. I'm here every morning. Have been since I started playing basketball. This is how you get better. Not just by playing, by practicing when nobody's watching. Kwame picks up a basketball, starts shooting, missing. Michael watches, stops his own shooting. Come here. Michael demonstrates. Elbow in. Follow through. Same spot every time. Your body has to memorize the movement. Kwame tries, misses, tries again, makes it. Better. Again. Kwame shoots, makes it. Again. Makes it. See? It's not magic. It's repetition. For the next month, Kwame shows up early every morning. Michael is always already there, shooting, working, training. Kwame watches, learns, practices. Slowly, his game improves, his confidence grows. But it's different now. It's not arrogance. It's earned confidence. The season starts. Michael plays his first regular season game in 3 years. He scores 19 points. Not spectacular, but solid, competitive, real. Kwame plays too. He's raw. He makes mistakes, but he's coachable now. He listens. He learns. And when reporters ask him about playing with Michael Jordan, he doesn't talk about the 6 championships or the highlight reels. He talks about that practice, about going 0 and 11, about learning what real work looks like. The Wizards don't make the playoffs that year. Michael's knees give him problems. The team is too young. But something changes in Washington. A culture shift. Players start showing up early, start staying late, start working harder. Because they saw what Michael Jordan did at 38 years old. They saw what greatness looks like. They saw that championships aren't won in games. They're won in empty gyms at 6 a.m. when nobody's watching. Years later, Kwame Brown is asked about Michael Jordan in an interview. What was it like playing with the greatest player of all time? Kwame thinks for a moment, then smiles. It was humbling. I thought I was special because I was drafted number 1. Then Michael showed me what real greatness looks like. He beat me 11-0 in practice, didn't miss a single shot, and I was 19. He was 38. The interviewer is shocked. 11-0? Kwame nods. 11-0. And that's when I learned that being the best isn't about age. It's about mentality. September 25, 2001, MCI Center Practice Facility. The day a 19-year-old lottery pick learned that legends don't retire. They just rest. The day a 38-year-old Michael Jordan proved that greatness doesn't have an expiration date. The day the most famous 11-0 game in basketball history happened, and nobody outside that gym knew about it. Until now. That morning, nobody thought Michael Jordan could still play. By lunch, everyone knew he could. The challenge wasn't real to Kwame, until it was. The lesson wasn't clear until the score was 11-0, and the respect wasn't there until Michael walked away without saying a word. This is the true story of Michael Jordan's return. Not the games, not the points, not the stats, the practice, the work. The moment when a cocky teenager learned what separates good from great, what separates potential from legacy, what separates someone who plays basketball from someone who is basketball. Washington 2001. One practice, one game, 11 baskets, infinite lessons.